Hello everybody, welcome back to the bright side. I'm your hostess Ty and I'm back here today with more DanganRonpa V3 Killing Harmony. Last time we left off, we finally started this madness-inducing class trial involving the deaths of both Tenko and Angie. Angie was our main focus, of course, because she was the one that was killed first, but now we're finally moving on to seeing what happened to Tenko after some intervention by Himiko and Kokichi making her upset. So, let's just go ahead and get back to it.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So, what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Crotch probably got killed in the seance, so everyone there is suspicious.
Tenkrotch? The people who attended the seance. Korikyo, Shuichi, Himiko, and Kokichi. Yeah.
That's it! It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits!
Shut up, you idiot.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kia. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it. I explained the procedure beforehand, yes. If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was the one who selected the room we performed in. It was Himiko.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room is always best for stuff like this. Very well. We'll begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
A point of entry from outside. He must be referring to... Oh gosh darn it. Let me look at a picture.
There! You're talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
But like, how did he know about the hole in the room? Aha!
Another suspect? Who?
He's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Alright, I wasn't expecting to go into a debate, but alright, cool. So, K-Chow, little word, flash, hole in the corner.
Sneak in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
How could they even see they were under the floor?
Because it's been done. You see, our villain had
Light? No candle?
I mean, Keith's flashlight function. Huh? Now hold on a second.
Keeper could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second!
Hold up, wait. That light is blinding.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second!
It's true that with a little light you can move around under the floor. But is it possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was black during the seance. How could they even see through under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used it. Get under the floor.
No? Okay. Sure, it's cramped under the floor, but there's enough room for one person to move around. Especially if they had Kibo's flashlight. Yeah, okay, fine.
Oh no!
What are the other options again?
The culprit
That's right.
in
Wouldn't it be... What is the other one? I forgot. Okay, the hole in the corner. Would it be the hole in the corner with the Muse statement?
seance.
Probably fast forward that.
Because it wasn't dark.
Wait, what? I got that? Okay.
You see, our villain had a
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that under the floor.
Okay, that's not right. Yeah, shut up.
I was wrong.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
I feel like it has something to do with the hole in the corner, but I can't remember.
It was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see it through under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see,
Okay. Gosh darn it. Fine.
I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But if you did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
So the light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My
That's...
vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
That's... You're not a very good robot.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your...
Oh.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Go to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Aww.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Shut up, Monokuma. Oh my god.
The corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
Yes, it will. Shut up, you idiot.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? To think it impossible to kill her then.
And she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
You... Stop talking.
Different time?
How should I know? You figure it out, shithead.
Then why are you talking?
Huh? Since Gauntlet said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Why are we going into a debate because of her? Oh my god, okay. Marker.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
Could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
What was the other one? It was the iron cage. And the marker's down.
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Shut up.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit!
No, the culprit killed her when they opened the cage, only Himiko could have done it.
I was wrong!
I get that, but that's not right.
Tenko got
Hold up.
killed. It wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
When Cage lifted,
I'm tired of
culprit
hearing her,
stabbed Tenko
honestly.
real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit!
There's no down!
Why is she talking? Tenko not being killed during the seance? That might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed, it was during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the...
Oh, come on, that's an agreement. Tenko's following the direction and she did not leave the cage. I know that. I don't know this one.
When Tenko got killed,
Marker stone,
it wasn't
iron
during the
cage,
seance.
white sheet.
It could not have been done any other time. She was under the cage all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
She was dead when the cage was lifted.
Yeah, that's true.
What about the moment Cage was lifted?
I don't know. But going to think it only possible she killed after the seance, unless you know reason why that's not true. Huh. I have no idea.
Damn it!
Oh, this is gonna take a minute.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
Is it because of the white sheet? I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just use up my hearts. I don't know.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Really? Ugh. Goodness gracious.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment Cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it.
Oh, right. Duh. Why'd I ignore that fact?
It was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed dead, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
Because you're
The
stupid.
only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I have to remodel right here!
Oh my goodness.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go out!
She is just the worst in this chapter. Oh god, okay, fine. What do I have?
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage. And that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
Yeah, you're stupid.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gap. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo.
There has to be a hole in Miu's lock. Yeah, there is.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Yeah, stop talking.
Cut through your words. Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent bent over with her forehead against the marker stone, and the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Yeah, no worries.
Go to no!
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi's right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed by the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's possible.
You don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now. Angie's spirit killed Tenko? But why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done it!
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Oh, Kaito.
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
Oh, Kaito.
No, if there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I agree
noticed.
with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to. Who could kill Tenko from inside the cage? Wait. Would it have been freaking nope. Probably Tenko, I guess.
Damn it.
I had to take a guess. Really?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we can figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey, Angie! When did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just Himiko with her. Still.
What are you saying? Tenko isn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
Why?
Wait! We should believe Tenko's last words.
True terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you're betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Monkey Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to betray us.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. Ever called it naive before? And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gota, who can believe Tenko commits suicide?
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in the detective work.
I do believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. And if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Alright, I got this time. Let me fail multiple times so I can get this. On a compiled cage child, Tenko
So
hold
far,
the corner.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true.
What is this? Okay. What was this one? Oh, the corner. Okay.
If Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces.
Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide. Only because they latched onto the easiest answer. This guy just needs to make them think the suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far,
I
suicide
got
seems
it.
to be the best explanation.
Her plan is to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally,
I always yield the truth.
I could tell where that was going right after I finished it. He's like, oh, I gotta lie. Gotcha.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
Yeah. No big deal.
But she died instantly. Instantly?
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly. As an assassin, I specialize in killing the target swiftly. No doubt that he was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Shut up, Cookie. Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
It's okay, Kaito. Really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko would commit suicide.
Goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No! There must have been a way! We're gonna figure it out!
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something that I definitely had heard. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Is it there? Is it there? Yeah, there it is.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, now we're all singing the song, I heard something fall.
Oh, I missed. Okay, I got it that time.
Himiko, you think that something Something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. You could have fallen down.
Down. There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floor.
Loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. Wait, the other thing that happened during the dark? Huh? What caused the sound that was heard during the seance? What caused it? Probably the loose floorboard, right?
This is it!
Okay.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
the floorboard had made such a loud sound.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
The impact was that intense that it could have loosened the floorboard.
That is true. There would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could it be? What could it possibly be?
All right, then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Oh, okay. Not like I was thinking or anything.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Hope tied under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped the floorboard.
The floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? Think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts. I know what the
So
answer
what
is.
made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Hope it hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped.
Boom.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards hit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the crosspieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. The other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think. Come on, think. I know what it is. Oh god. What happened when the loose floorboard was stepped on? Oh, S-E... Nope, wrong one. That's not A. That's A. Seesaw... E... There we go. C. T. Seesaw effect.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw. The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, alright. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The floorboard, seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence.
That's it!
It took me 2 seconds to read that. I'm mad at myself. I should have taken my time. The sickle, yeah, that. It was on top of the cage.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble, but the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in a crouched position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle, rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy. It would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
And the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact makes floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a Seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the Seesaw homicide.
Did that just pop up twice, or was that just me?
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this Seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By putting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure the victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? Yes, yes, we know Himiko chose the middle one, but that's because you act.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kiyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance, and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
No. Tenko? Tenko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Because it is true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. Does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Did something like that really happen? Something so cruel. Last trial, intermission. Cool, because that's totally where I'm about to stop this. Perfect timing. Alright. So, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and get back to the class trial. For now, we're going to leave this here. I think we're making pretty good headway. Let me just get in here
Well now.
and leave that where that is. So, when we come back, we'll get back into the class trial. We've made it to the halfway point now, so we just need to figure out who it is that killed Tenko, and then I guess go back and figure out who it is that killed Angie also. Really, it seems like we're making headway, but we really haven't gotten too much. Finally just got the how of Tenko's murder. Didn't even get the how of Angie's. Oof, goodness gracious. So this class trial is going to take a while. But, like always, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me here today. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to stay notified of all future content updates, including more DanganRonpa V3, Killing Harmony, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Apex Legends, and Catherine over my Twitch channel, and whatever I end up coming up with in the future. If, of course, you have any suggestions for games you'd like to see me play, go ahead and leave those down in the comments below, or just leave a comment saying hi if you'd like, because I do like receiving those comments as well. Like always, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me here today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.